Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to a new webinar. Today we'll be discussing some of the trades that happened with our members. And yeah, let's get started. All right. Okay, I'm gonna start with my man Brad 1. All right, let's see. You bought AMD calls today at 1:45 p.m. And okay, so let's start off with Snap. All right. You bought Snap calls at 9:49 a.m. and you sold them at 9:50 and 9:56. So you bought, okay, not a bad trade for a quick scalp. I like your entries and exits. So basically what you did was enter somewhere over here, you sold one over here, and you sold something over here. Next time, what I would do is just let it play out. Since you collected some profits, let it play out, see how it goes, and retest the pre-market high, which is this level of 63.12, and let it run for a little bit. Don't be so scared to hold. Once set a correct stop loss, let it hit your stop loss. And this is not enough information for you to actually see if it's a strong rejection. Like, yes, this is bearish, but there could be a lot of levels being a lot of candles testing the pre-market high. All right, AMD was bought at 10:10 and sold at 10:11. Okay. AMD. Oh man, this was a good holder today. Okay, so you bought at 10:10. $10.15, you bought 10:10 and you sold 10:11. Okay. All right, I see what happened here. If I were you, right, I would have, since this was an uptrending play, I would have held this right around the 9 EMA and used that as my stop loss. So, and you could tell right off the bat. So in the morning, 9 EMA held, right? Then you see these two candles, they have bottom wicks. So the 9 EMA held them, and it held another controversial level of the pre-market high. So it gave it a better chance, or it helped you identify that buyers are kind of stepping up to the plate and holding it. Now, where are buyers kind of holding it up? Through the 9 EMA. They're using that as their stop loss. Good volume too. It was a good trade. You just got to hold it a little bit longer. I would recommend is just start day trading. That's really where you could start milking these profits. And I could tell from some of the stocks that you're trading, you're still working on your confidence, working with smaller size, not putting too much risk on the table. So take your time, day trade, learn to be in a stock for a longer period of time. Yeah, scalping is nice and everything. But it also creates a pressure to sell quickly. So learning to hold your position will definitely pay off longer in the long term. All right. Next stock that we're going to be talking about is NVIDIA. So you bought NVIDIA at 10.15 and you sold at 10.15. I mean, if you're going for that higher day push, I understand the trade. You were trying to go for that higher day and ended up closing a little bit weaker. That makes sense. That makes sense. But stop trying to enter the trade over here if it already made a large move. It's going to need to take a bigger break, then move up. And another thing that you kind of completely missed is that volume's kind of decreasing overall. So if volume's not there, then there's no commitment by a specific side. So just wait for volume to step up. Okay. And the last trade of the day was AMD. AMD at 140. But here, and you sold at 145 on the next candle for a profit. All right, you had a generally good day, but something I would definitely recommend is holding a little bit longer, especially if you're trying to grow your small account. Just hold a little bit longer. If scalping time, prime time is from 9:45 to around 10 a.m. That is prime time for scalping. Anything after that, I would say from 9:40 to 10 a.m. is prime time from scalping. But anything after that, I would try to transition my focus towards day trading. Yeah, but good day, good job. I mean, you did a good job, so that's awesome. Let's see what else we got. We got Bob K with all these trades, man. Good morning, America. Okay. At 9:45, my man took a trade on NVIDIA. One, two, three. Okay, same mistake. If you see the stock already make such a large move, do not expect it to go straight up higher. It has to take a breather. Now, if you take a notice, yeah, volume did increase, right? But you have to kind of wait. So when you're entering, kind of wait for the candle to close so you kind of get a better picture of how it's going to close. Because I'm pretty sure when Bob K traded this candle at 9:45, it was pushing up, but then in the last minute or so, closed below. So yeah, it increased volume, but the commitment was by sellers on this candle. So instead of keep getting faked out like that, just wait. Understand that it's going to take a breather. 9:50 a.m. Took another trade. 9:50. Okay. So here's where you get caught. He thought it was going to be a inverse H, right? Nice inverse H for that break of higher day, and it never happened. This is why we wait for candles to close. They give you better confirmation. And another thing is there was no volume on this trade over here. So don't touch it. If there's no volume, the candle's not close to closing, then do not touch it. Follow the rules. Apple. Let's take a look at Apple. Oh, Apple. Let's see. What'd you do with Apple? Okay, 9:55 a.m. How are you trading 9:45, 9:50, 9:52, 9:55, 9:56, 10:02, 10:19. Look, something I would recommend, Bob K. I'm just gonna call you Bob, man. I'm sorry. Um, Stop trading so frequently. Focus on 2 to 3 trades for that day and take it from there. That's all you really need. This is just stressing you the fuck out. Straight up. Just take less trades, put all your stress and energy into that one trade, make sure it's the highest probability, and just walk away from your screen. Why are you putting so all the capital that you invested into these multiple trades? Imagine if you invested into one, made your money, and just walked away. But yeah, I understand you're trying to focus on your risk management. You could still do that. You could still follow your risk management rules and everything. What am I looking at? Apple. At 9:55, 40, 55. Okay, so 135 is a strong level, right? Hasn't been able to break it. What you should have done here is wait for the candle to close again above 135. And we did kind of have volume until it really stepped up with this red candle. And SPY's probably pulled back on you. So, yes. Another thing, right around 10 a.m., right? There's like a solid 15-minute window from like 9:40 to 9:55, right? Where you could like catch a good scalp trade or a couple. But at 10 a.m., there's a lot of economic news that comes out and a lot of these institutions that start trading, and it could completely change the direction on the day. So better off waiting, right? Not trading near 10 a.m. for a couple of minutes, maybe 9:58 to 10:02. That's what I do. And just wait for your levels to actually break first. These levels this 135 level never broke, and you're coming off a strong trend, and it pulls back towards pre-market high, then retest high a day. On this retest, this is on the retest after taking this break, shows me that okay, buyers are strong enough to pick it even back up. All right, this gives us a better chance to actually break that 135. Bottom. All right, SPCE. Did I spell that wrong? Yeah, no, I didn't. Okay, awesome. Spice puts. Yes, puts, SPY puts at 10:02 a.m. 10:02, 10:02, 10:02. Got in at 10:02. Got out at, okay, not bad. Not bad. Got out at 10:19. 10:19. Right here. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful play by you. Another thing you could have, there's always something we could improve on, right? Another thing I would have done here is every time it got near the 9 EMA, as we realized, I would have added my position, and every time we got further away from the 9 EMA, I would scale out. Somewhere around here, start scaling out, something like that. As you guys realize that the 9 EMA was really holding down the stock. Okay, what's the next one? RBLX. Okay, where are we at? 10:27 to 10:31. So bought here and sold at 10:31. Okay. This is a beautiful setup. One, because we're getting a lot of bottom wicks. If my Zoom allows me to draw, we're getting a lot of bottom wicks, right? Suggesting that buyers are snapping at this, right? And it's kind of making a higher high. It's not staying in a specific range. It's trending upwards. So it's setting up for that squeeze. My entry would have been right here at that break, reading the time and sales and reading the level 2. That would have been a great trade. Yeah, you did enter early, right? But it could have easily reversed on you at 77 and broke towards the downside. And yeah, that would have hurt. So getting in at the perfect time helps you just, get a better understanding. So this was a perfect setup for a scalp. Um, the break of 77, just reading that on the tape and level 2 would have helped you out. Just check my video out on level 2 explain. That should help you out just a little bit more. SPCE. My man took a lot of trades today. SPE. Okay. 1033 to 10. Yeah, that's too quick of a trade. 1033. Okay. Have some diamond hands, man. Stop being scared. If you look at the overall pattern, right, it still kind of kept dipping lower and lower and lower. Another thing is, I know this, it's coming off of a big indecision triangle on the 4-hour. So this is likely going to keep dumping until the buyers really set up a very strong wall. I haven't gone that far to see the really next strong wall. Probably, let's see, probably around 23. Yep, 23 it is. So that move down, you could have trusted that the price was going to fall all the way down to 23. Next trade is Riot. Okay, let's take a look on the 5-minute. This was a beautiful trade. 1124. 1124. So this is during chop time. He got in here. Okay. Got out 1127. So got in here. Got in here. Okay. So this is something you have to understand, right? This is where last time buyers were, right? And they held the price, right? Now it made a 2-point or 3-point move down, right? Without kind of taking a breather. So why would you enter at the bottom of here? Let it take a breather, right? Then come back and test. And now you identified where buyers are. So they're probably going to step up and we're probably going to get that same directional move that we got earlier in the day. Don't get in the move. Don't chase the move. Let it come to you. I think that's all I'm gonna do today. Thank you for sending in your trades. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll be posting this very soon. All right. Good night, everybody.